Hi. All right. Hola. What's up?
How's it going?
Shut up, Graham. Hi.
Yeah, shut up,
welcome
Graham.
to another episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples.
I'm Doug Brady, the co-host.
Yeah, you are.
Permanent
you like
co-host.
that? You like that?
People are gonna think
That'll be a thing. I
that
don't give a shit.
that you filmed these
People
all
do
on
it.
one day because I wear literally
No,
the same exact outfit.
it holds
every
you.
day.
It holds you accountable. Though.
Yeah.
This is hoodie season. It's hoodie season. It's plaid shirt
It
season.
is.
Do what the fuck you want, man.
I wear the same outfit
Do what the
every day.
fuck. Be that guy.
In the summer,
make
you
it
see
your
it.
character.
Yeah.
This will be the caricature when you do the cartoon and just the bald head guy in the
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Is it alcohol with that, or is it just cranberry juice?
It's vodka.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. 3:00 in the afternoon.
I have a problem.
this is the place to bring it, though.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. It's not. I don't think it's a bad problem.
No,
I think it's a good
fuck
problem.
it. It's not. What do they say? It's not a problem.
Until you start fucking guys for money.
Wow, that fast. That's how fast.
That's a problem.
Doug.
That's when a problem becomes a bad problem. Is when you start sucking dick for cash. That's what I think.
Fuck. I don't.
Would you agree?
Graham, is that true?
It sounds like
That's a problem.
That's a bad problem.
If it's not your thing, if sucking dick is not your thing, it's a problem.
Yeah,
if that's your thing,
yeah, if you're going out of your way just
Then
for the money.
you're crushing
Right.
it.
If you don't want to suck dick for cash and you do it anyways, then it's a problem. But if that's what you love doing, then God bless you.
When I
You
have
might as well get some money.
Yeah.
when I have people, if you're gonna talk, you're gonna
You
bring
should
your
come
ass.
on the
Just
show.
bring your ass
I mean, this
and
is,
come hang out. What else? What else do you got to do?
This is a charade.
Right.
If-
It's not going.
You're writing right on stage. Tell me what you're writing about. Your shitty jokes.
I thought we were gonna have a woman on the show. You got me all excited.
I thought your game was better than that. I
Um,
thought she probably looked at you and was like, "Oh, I don't feel like."
You know what it is? It's like I don't have this. I
You
don't
gotta be
feel.
demanding.
I don't feel any need at all to be like nice or approachable to women.
How did you
anymore.
say it?
I mean, I literally, because you said, I didn't even see her. So you're
Yeah.
like, tell her, and then I turned around, I saw her, so I was like, Anna, you want to come hang out? And she's like, no.
You say Jimmy wants you to come do the show.
I should have said, come to the show. Because you said, see if she wants to come hang out. So I said, come on and hang out. She's like, you want me to hang out with you?
You want to come hang out with me?
You're right. Now that I'm thinking about it, she probably thought that I was just like, come talk to me. I'm a nice
She's
guy.
like, no, I'm good.
But since being in a
It's definitely a
relationship-
weird, worse offer.
It's
than
bad, yeah.
being on the show.
Yeah, is it though? I feel like
Is it?
being on the show is probably a stronger no than hanging out with me
Wow.
and talk.
Why, you pieces of shit?
That's why I'm the co-host. That's why I'm here.
I'll let you take that.
Thank
But still, you piece of shit.
Very
Wait till I get the production value of this fucking show up and I start turning people away and I have a production person.
The People's Podcast.
I'm telling you,
People's
man.
my executive producer, Judd Apatow.
You gotta get
Yeah,
Stephen
just
Wolf
only
on this
amount
thing.
of time.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a Jew,
Yes,
and
he's
he's
a Jew. Is he a Jew?
he's got cameras. He's got everything you need. I feel like if you want a guy to really bring this thing to the next level,
That's it?
he's the guy to do
He's
it.
the guy?
But don't let him talk. That's the only thing,
Yeah, it's
because
the
that'll
problem.
turn people
It goes
away.
downhill.
Yeah.
It goes downhill. It was fun reading that. We should. That should be a segment of the show. Just donate your comedy book.
We'll go through it.
Let's go
We'll dissect it.
your book.
What
You
book?
want to donate your book?
No, I don't.
Yesterday
It's
we
also a new book, so there's nothing in
Oh
it.
my god!
Jimmy found a guy's notebook that left his book here, and we went
Dude.
through it on the show yesterday.
On the show?
And I-
On the show.
I mean,
see, you're young Mike
You
comic
can't
in
do
Philly.
that.
Black comic in urban rooms. When you find somebody's book, you read the book.
But
They
again,
read like a couple of jokes. We didn't go through this whole shit.
and this is what I said yesterday. It's like that's
Deepest,
different.
darkest secrets.
Yeah, the beginning and the end.
It's different because that's live. You know, when you see a guy's notebook and he leaves it on stage, you could shit on him in front of. It's a one-time thing.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's gonna forget about it. You know,
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna matter. But this, I mean, that guy.
This is permanent.
Yeah, whoever
Did he
that
ever come
guy
get the
is.
book? Did he ever come get it?
Who knows?
No,
For
the book's not there.
comedy, some notes or whatever it is.
Oh, well.
I mean, that guy is out there, and he could be watching this, being like, "Those are my," and we were laughing at him.
Yeah, I
and
might have
calling
made.
him a
I
loser.
might have.
Oh,
made
they
it.
weren't good jokes.
Oh, it's
No,
not.
it was a set list.
It's not
Oh,
just
okay.
jokes either. It was like personal questions
At
to
the
himself
end.
of
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Ooh,
it's deep shit.
am I excited about the projects that I'm working on?" and like sad stuff like that. He wrote all of the comedy festivals down in the back of his notebook as like
These are not the Zen diaries of Gary Ship. These are the sad
Okay, yes,
diaries
sad
of some
diaries of
comics.
some open
Sad
micer.
diaries of a stand-up comic.
Definitely not a comedian.
good.
Of an open
Whoever-
micer.
Yeah, it's an open micer. Some guy that comes to this.
We're gonna write an open mic musical.
We should do that.
We should get Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I
in
think
on
the
it.
open micer.
It's he's
Yeah.
a playwright.
No,
He's a
I know who
musical-
well. I
Okay.
just called the title of it. The open micer. It's great.
I thought you meant like, he's just some
Yeah.
open micer, you know? It's like,
How much time do I have left?
And anyone in the audience can yell anything up to a minute.
Just me being the intro to the song.
Somebody give me a suggestion. It's really an improv musical with all open micers who don't even do improv. They just stay in there and have to sing songs.
Brutal. What are you working on right now? What are you up to?
Just
How long
trying to do some
does it take you when you're writing jokes? How long does it take you to get in to actually get into something funny?
it depends.
Like, do you have to sit there for a while? Are you,
I don't usually just like sit down and write. I
Mhm.
usually write like in rooms like this, like before I go
Yeah.
up and kind of just like while I'm walking around. But I've like started to try to just sit down and write, and it's very difficult.
so you're not at the 3 hour a day level yet.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, not in one go.
Okay.
It's kind of dispersed,
Just
kind
okay.
of sporadically.
All right.
I go in waves. I am at a point right now where I'm writing like hours every
You
day.
sitting right.
Yeah.
You focus.
But that's only because I'm unemployed. Like when I was
Right time.
when I had a job, like from May till December last year, I was working 7 days a week. So I wasn't, I wasn't writing at all. I would write on stage, if anything. But right now, like I'm working on this 5-minute bit that I wrote on Sunday, and I've rewrote it 3 times this week already, and I'm trying it out.
What's it about?
Well, yes, I'm going to do it today.
Well, give us a sneak preview.
It's
A trailer.
about sympathizing with criminals. It's about what can make a criminal sympathetic versus what makes a criminal not sympathetic. You know
I
what
like
mean?
that. That's a good
My
start.
what,
No, because like
It's a
I
good
haven't heard the
premise,
rest.
right?
I haven't heard the rest of it, so I'm excited.
what I tell people, like when they find out I'm a comedian, and
You're a comedian?
when kill yourself. And they're always like, they always go to let me tell you a joke, and
Yeah.
I've come to the part where I love telling people don't ever do that.
I don't get
ever,
that.
like-
I get tell me a joke.
Yeah,
I don't.
tell me a
I've
joke.
never gotten. Oh, let me tell you a
No,
joke.
my clients want to tell me jokes, and then people, there's one guy at work who says, "Yeah, I'm a comic too," but he just writes and he's never been on stage.
Mm.
So he tells me, "I'm a comedian." I was like, and then I want to be, the big brother's like, "Stop doing it." It's like me writing workouts
Right.
and never going to the gym,
Right.
right?
Mm.
But
Do you tell him that?
I haven't told him that. Right?
You should, because let him believe what he wants to believe.
I don't want to be that asshole. Like
No.
he's
Yeah.
in his shit. But
And
I
he's
was like,
probably. I mean, he's rich, right? You work for
no,
rich guys
he's
now.
not a rich. No, this person works at the gym.
Oh, okay. He
He
works there.
Yeah,
Oh.
but he works there. But and I was like, and I'm telling you, just gotta get on. So, and he makes excuses. But what I like shutting people down when they're like, hey, I'm gonna tell you this joke, and
that's annoying.
because that never works.
I
right?
like,
I'm gonna say
yeah.
if you said, hey, I got a new joke, I would never say, tell me that joke,
Yes, and
Because
I'll say this.
it's out of context. It doesn't work
because
if you're
it's
just
never
like,
gonna work. It's that setup's
No.
never gonna work.
I hate
Don't-
when comedians want to tell me jokes
Yeah,
way
absolutely.
more than I hate when
Regular people?
when regular people are like, hey, let me tell you a
Excited
joke.
about it, yeah.
I love it because it's like they'll tell it and it's gonna be bad,
No.
and I know it's gonna be bad, and I'll just laugh at it anyways because
Yeah.
it's fun and they're excited about it. So
Yeah.
why not? But like when a comedian is like, I'm gonna run this joke by you.
Never.
Tell me if it's funny.
No.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do
No.
that because first of all, I don't know what's funny or
That's
not.
the
You know what I
uncomfortable,
mean?
nice way to say it.
Yeah.
But I just like, don't do that.
Yeah, don't. Well,
Don't
that's
do-
what I say. I'm like, don't do that, and then
Especially
people
new
will,
comics, because I don't give a fuck.
People
about
will
it.
tell me-
yeah, I
it's-
don't listen to like if someone's like, let me run this joke by you. I don't want the whole joke. Maybe the
No.
premise at the
No.
most, if you be like, hey, if we're just throwing ideas around,
Just say the joke.
just but like give me like the
If you,
idea.
if
but
you can't
don't-
just
don't-
talk about it
don't
and then
tell
you just
me
have
the-
a good
the-
laugh,
exactly.
and then I don't know it's a joke,
Right.
and then I got to say,
Exactly.
hey, was that a bit?
Yeah.
It should be a bit. Then you take that away.
right.
That's the
Right.
That's what should happen.
Yeah, try it out on me without me noticing. But then also
that's the trick.
that's kind of sleazy as well. I just don't like it when people.
But you also kill the
trying
joke
material.
if you could find out that it's a joke.
Right.
You know,
Right.
that's how you know it's fun.
But
Between us, like we should know that because
Yeah.
you do this shit every day. Like a regular, like a newbie, I'm like, don't do that.
I also just don't feel confident in like telling
Oh,
people.
don't do that.
Don't. And I try to get more dramatic in my O's. Like, dude, never.
Because sometimes a comic will tell me a joke off stage, and he wants to know if like I think it's funny, and I might think it's funny, but it's not funny, you know. And I just put him in the wrong direction. I'm like, that's hilarious. You got to work on that. When really, it's not funny at all. You know what I mean? That's what I'm really afraid of. Is like being wrong and giving them wrong advice, or like they say something that's not funny at all. I'm like, that sucks. But then it's really it could be something good.
I hate when I'm in the moment with somebody's joke, and then I'm like, I hate when people do it, but I hate when I catch myself and I'm like, oh, you know what you can add to that? I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh, you mean when someone's on stage and then
when they get off and they're like,
oh yeah,
you like their bit?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what you could have said then?
Oh no,
like
never do that, right?
No,
I'm always so nervous about that one.
Yeah.
And then people
because it was a good joke, and then
yeah.
they might have missed a piece or that you would have.
And I hate it when people give me notes when when you get off stage and someone's like,
because
hey, you know what you should try? It's like, why don't you shut the fuck up? Like, why don't you do your own jokes?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just shut up. Stay out of my life. You know. But that's why I hate when people do it to me because it's like when people ask me for advice because it's like I don't want your advice. Why would you want mine?
I'll write it down in front of them.
Yeah,
yeah, I'll take that. I'll try. I might try it.
Yeah. I won't. I'll shake my head no at them and be like, that's the dumbest thing.
If it's somebody older, I'll take it. If somebody fresh.
Somebody that I respect.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
What are you gonna
So like none of us here.
Yeah, none of us. Nobody that comes to open mics.
It's gotta be none. But I hate doing shit at mics. I hate doing. This is probably the saddest.
You know you run a mic, right?
But the funny has to come. Like there's a difference between funny, trying to be funny in front of the saddest part of the day. You think the end's the saddest? People are warmed up and cooled down and warmed up. By the end, you could still kind of be funny. But being the coldest and then trying to, I don't want to do that.
Well, it's like you're not
don't fucking yawn on my
be...
podcast ever again. I'm just kidding.
We're not supposed to be doing comedy while the sun is out. You know?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't touch men.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I always say that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Unless you're giving me money.
Yeah. Unless I really want to say something, I'll open the mic up with the sip. But I gotta warm up too. This shit's cold.
Yeah, well, we're not supposed to be doing comedy right now. You know what I mean? It's comedy's meant for like 11 p.m. where everybody's drunk on Friday night, and some people are trying to get laid, and you're helping people get laid by making people laugh.
It's all therapy. That's
this is literally the saddest, dumbest thing. I mean, the guys who watch this, I don't know who's watching or who's listening right now, but hang yourself, please.
This podcast is more evidence than it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back, try to decipher my life, and be like, "This is why he murdered this man."
Yeah.
Episode 264
with that double murder.
Yeah, this is more. Look, and Your Honor, if we can go back,
like to enter into evidence the People's Mic episode 258.
I need to do so many of these that my court appearance is last year's. Like they have to go through.
No, this is evidence. This is not guilty by reason of mental defect. This is the evidence for that. This is your psyche valve.
Yeah, this is what your attorney uses to say, look, my client obviously is not in the right state of mind.
Look how long he's done this. Like that.
Or they'll just play any clip from any episode, and they'll be like, "Oh, so he's clearly a rapist." It could go either way. You know? The defense could use it. The prosecution could use it. Who knows?
This kind of helps both of us.
Exactly.
Like, what part do you want to use? Like,
you did it.
The lawyers end up teaming up against you. They're like, we don't even know what to do anymore.
I can't take your case.
You just end up becoming famous. And they let you go anyways. They're like, well,
that's the goal. Is
going to trial and becoming famous after you're in jail already.
You see the comedian? The original
with Jerry Seinfeld, comedian? That documentary?
No, there were like 3 comedians. The first one with Robert De Niro.
Oh,
in the 70s.
No, that's The one with Lenny Bruce, right? You're talking about?
Is that Lenny Bruce?
That's Dustin Hoffman, not
Dustin Hoffman.
Robert De
You're
Niro.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
I've never seen any movie about stand-up that's good. You know what I mean?
That's where you're at in comedy, Jared. Go lay. I remember that part. Laying in the back of the rooms.
He thinks that maybe if
That's what I
he'll
would've been
act
doing.
like Daniel Parafan, that he'll be funny like Daniel Parafan. I think that's what's happening.
Wow.
Sorry, that was.
What is that?
Nothing.
I said.
Yeah, I can't just go back and listen to it.
You're gonna miss it. Well, you be the one listener that I need.
I said that maybe that you think if you sleep like Daniel Parafan, that you'll be funny like Daniel Parafan. That's what I said.
All right.
Nah.
Good job.
It was better when you repeated it.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's always the best thing.
Set it up.
Yeah.
Repeat the joke,
Well, yeah.
and then it'll be
What,
funny.
what was the joke again?
Should I say 3 times in comedy, right?
What-
That's the rule. of
Try
threes.
it
It's the
again.
rule
Yeah.
of three. You gotta say the same.
This is
bit.
what I said.
What did I do? I won't talk about this fucking audition. I went on this
You went
audition.
on audition?
Yeah, I want a call back. I got a call
Oh,
back for
for
this
what?
thing.
It
some
already
marine
happened,
shit.
the call
It
back?
happened today. Yeah.
How'd it go?
It was now
He punched
there were
the director.
now there were more women in the room, and they did the same thing. So there's the two guys that like my name. So I come in, and they were like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Jimmy Peoples." He was like, "Oh yeah, you're the guy with the name." I was like, "Yep, I got a name. Got a name." It's like, "Your name is fucking." And he's going around the room. He's the guy that I was telling you that has the name. It's like a cool name. And all the girls like, "We don't give a shit. We don't give a shit." But the two guys like, "Yeah, it's like a superhero." They go back and forth, and then the girls just want to get this shit started. He was like, "You could be a superhero."
Could be.
And the girls are like, you can feel, you know when guys start to.
Sorry.
I know exactly
It
what
was
you're
a
talking about.
Long night.
It's like when
It's like you can relate to a thing.
it's like when a fighter, like a UFC fighter, say like or a boxer, like say Tyson Fury walks into a bar
Yeah.
and you and your friends are like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
it's Tyson Fury!"
Yeah.
And then you're all excited about it, and then all the girls that you're with are like, "Who?"
Gives a
Like,
fuck?
yeah,
We don't give a fuck.
What are you talking
Like,
about?
Can we turn it to Grey's Anatomy? I don't
Yeah,
know. Fucking,
yeah, exactly.
They all like you.
That's-
Like I was like, how do I win this room? Like
that's
how?
the energy.
Yeah. So I had to like beef it. I'm like,
Did you ever see Man on the Moon?
Yes.
The Andy Kaufman
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
You know by the song by REM, Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time, it just reminded me of my uncle. He was in college, and Michael Stipe was at a bar with him. He's just like sitting in the corner. My uncle's like super drunk, and he just goes up to him. He's like, "Who the fuck is Andy Kaufman?" And everyone's like, "Vince, get away!" Stop.
Well, anyways,
It just reminded me when you want to get the name, you know.
And you didn't want to do my podcast?
I didn't know you were doing the podcast.
We went
I
over
thought
this.
that.
I know, we went
I
over
figured
this.
I was like, she would just say, "Fuck no."
This is what
You
happened.
wanted me to hang out?
This is what happened, okay? Let's restate it. So I said, "Hey Anna, come hang out in the back with me where I can rape you." And you said, "No, I don't want to do that." But what I was supposed to say was, "Come do the show."
As soon as I said it, I was like, "This is going to end bad." It was like, I couldn't go to the bathroom fast enough to come see your face. Because I heard him say, "Anna, you want to come hang out?" I know you looked up and you were like,
Yeah,
"No,
you're like,
get the
no,
fuck out of
I'm
here."
not gonna do
I
that.
had work to do.
I immediately regret it. As I turned around, I was like, did I just like
My stomach hurts.
ask her on a date accidentally? I didn't mean for that to sound how it sounded. Well, whatever. It's over now. I don't give a shit. I'm getting married, so I don't care.
You are getting me.
Right?
That made my day. That was so good. That was so good. I would just add Anna as a plant and have guys just try to hit on you and just have you crush them.
I didn't try to hit him.
It was a very.
It's like, no.
It was
You
fine.
could have easily said,
I
"Yeah,
didn't
I'll
do
come
anything.
hang out with you for a minute." She's like, "No." Fuck no. Also, no.
What are you fucking crazy? No.
Well, I mean, I'm a nice guy, you know.
Oh, fuck. What
Nice guy, I'm
was I
getting
saying? Fucking yeah. What are we talking about?
Did
The
you
audition?
get the audition? Did you get the part?
I don't.
What's the
I
audition
probably
for?
not,
What
but
was it for?
for the Marines or some shit. It was
That's called enlisting, not an
Marines.
audition.
No, definitely not.
But you know what's crazy? You know what? This is why I stopped acting, because I acted for my whole life before I started doing comedy, and you're the way that you're talking about how like you went in and everyone was just all hyped up about your name.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about acting. It's like
Really?
that's
Yeah.
really the audition kind of is a non-issue. You know what I mean?
Right.
You go in there and they already know if they're going to pick you based off
they
your
know.
headshot, pretty
Yeah.
much, or based off your name. Like if
Yeah.
they like your name,
Yeah.
they'll pick you. And that is just such horseshit to me. I'd rather create something on my own. And, but I love acting so much.
Yeah.
I love performing.
Yeah.
I don't. It's
I like the end game of acting
Yeah.
when you're
Doing
running
it.
with a gun and shit's blowing
Yeah.
up. I'm like, God, do it again, and you're shooting the shot,
You
but
feel like a
not
kid.
not trying to get on the team. I don't
Right.
like this part, and then everybody's like, oh, look, and
Because
everybody's
people
quiet
say
and
like
comfortable.
comedy's not a meritocracy. Like they're like comedy's all about who you know and blah blah blah. It's like acting is even worse. Acting is like way worse.
I don't like. I when I go in, I just go in. I'm like, I don't really give a shit. It's either going to be a bit or I'm just going to have fun. You know,
Yeah. Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It really doesn't
They can
matter.
either say, "Hey, you're the guy,"
Yeah.
or they say, "Have a good day." That's
It's like
all it's going to
you
happen.
could be the greatest actor of all time, but if you don't match what they're looking for, then you're not going to get the part. Yeah.
No.
So
no.
that it's bullshit. I hate
Fuck.
that. Yeah. Don't let me discourage you. You're
Oh
gonna.
no, I'm going to do my own
You got
shit.
big arms.
I
and
already
shoulders.
got the I'm planning the dream. I already know what's.
I mean, you got
What's
this.
your
going.
dream role
Uh,
as an
My
actor?
huh?
Would you be like James Bond?
No,
Mike
I would
Tyson.
be. I would be.
Play
I
Mike
would be.
Tyson.
I would. All my movies are gonna be Axel Foley roles. Like this is I'm so like the Beverly Hills Cop. That's all I want to see. Axel. Oh, you said Axel Rose. Just a cool black guy blowing up shit. You know, you don't know why he's there, but he's gonna blow some shit up, and then end credits. Make another one. Make 40 of those.
It's just Fast and
I'll
Furious.
say-
That's it. Let's shoot somebody in the face a couple times.
Can I give you a plug real quick?
Good.
I saw Jimmy, this guy, he was on an internet video, and you were playing a motivational speaker.
That's it.
And you're great. You should be a motivational speaker in real life. That's what you should do.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know that you'd be that good at that. I
didn't get to do what I wanted to do with that.
They didn't let you
It was
do it?
super late. It was late.
Yeah.
And I was tired.
Mm.
And they were like, "Come do this thing," and
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You really- I
That's
believe
what
you.
would do. I appreciate it. It was a mockumentary. Close your mouth.
People are allowed to yawn.
I'll be honest.
Shit, that wasn't a yawn. That was a. I'm amazed.
I'll be honest. I didn't think like when I first. My impression of you is that you don't really know how to engage with your emotions. You know what I mean? Like you don't know how to pull emotions out of yourself.
I get that.
So like I
I
was
went
like,
to acting school.
he's
though.
probably gonna be a terrible actor because
Yeah.
like he doesn't
I
know.
went to,
Like when somebody says
I
be
went to acting
sad,
classes and snuck into acting classes.
like
I
you don't
took
know what
extra
sad
acting.
is or happy. Like you don't know emotions.
I'm
But
pretty
then I
sure
saw
I
you
can-
and I was like, wow, you nailed
I
that.
think I can cry on camera.
I think you could do it too.
Do
but,
it right now.
No, not right now. Not right now.
But
I don't have
seeing
to pay
you
me.
act, I was impressed. I'll say honestly, and
Appreciate
I love all aspects of your life, and this is just added.
What?
You are. People ask me like, Doug, what are your fitness goals? You know how people
Who's
say
your
fitness
hero?
goals. Yeah, you're not only my fitness goals. You are my dad goals. You know what I mean? I want to be you,
I'll take
but
that.
I want to be a dad.
Yeah.
And
you go be a dad.
I wish I was like a bald black guy with kids,
And huge muscles.
huge pecs.
That's the I saw this dad, and he had a it's not nice to say. He had
Then by all means.
an ugly Asian baby.
Don't say it.
It wasn't like you know that he knew his son had a hammer face. Like he wasn't an attractive kid, but he was a cool looking kid, right? And they just look so happy together. Like you know your kids.
This is so I
Because I wanted to see the kid's face. Like he had that hair, like the Asian, like Street Fighter hair, the one long ponytail that went down his back. I was like, this looks like a cool fucking kid. Then I saw his face. I was like, damn, he's gonna have a hard life.
That's what
Is
I
that
was.
right? Is that wrong?
It's not right.
I think it's wrong.
You've seen ugly babies,
definitely
right?
wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like ugly
But he was still,
Okay,
but
adults. Like they
he was still, he looked like a cool fucking kid.
Also,
like
we're
he had the
saying-
energy of his face isn't gonna hold him back that much.
How old is this baby exactly?
Maybe he was old enough to ride one of those toy scooters. He was
Oh,
like
okay. So
scooting
he's
in.
probably like
He had those
5.
little legs. He just learned how to use. And I was like, look at this cool fucking kid.
That
and his
is
dad's
my-
holding his jacket like this kid's gonna die. And he's like walking him like a dog with like holding him like the back like this, but he's like scooting like he's going somewhere. I was like, they look so.
That's better. That's better than a leash. Like I
Yeah,
see
it's better
the,
than that.
the kid
Yeah.
leash.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's
Let that
my
kid
Who
run
are you
into
gonna say? I'm
traffic.
sorry.
I really like
Yeah,
people.
cut this out.
People think that I am like. People think I'm a bad guy or whatever. Like I'm racist or misogynistic.
I don't
or
think people know.
People think I'm
they
a
just
bad
don't
guy.
want to hang out with you.
This is this is. In all honesty, this is my dream. My dream is to be walking down the street with my little girl, and she's smiling and laughing, and that's it. That's all I want out of life.
Little girl?
Honestly, just a little girl and a wife and a dog. That's it. That's all I want.
I had a dream I had a daughter. Like I
want a daughter so bad.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna have a daughter.
I just want her sitting on my lap. I can like stroke her head,
What'd you say?
bounce her up and down.
This is a plot twist. This
What?
is not the way you present.
I love kids.
She said, "If you would have told me that, I would have hung out with you."
I've always been great with kids.
Still though.
Ever since I was like a baby, I was great with babies. I love making babies laugh. And like when I had this job where I met my fiance, I worked at this escape room where we had these birthday parties with like 8-year-olds and stuff. And every time I had a birthday party, by the end of it, they would be chanting my name. They'd be like, Doug, Doug, Doug. And I'm great with kids.
Yeah,
They love me.
I love kids.
I'm
I love
so
kids.
great at having sex with them.
I used to.
It just sounds like you like influeing large groups of easily influenced people to chant your name and have some kind of.
When I went to Temple, I used to mentor the
That's what it
the
is.
not urban kids. Like it was Temple, so it was Philly. So I used to take these kids, right? And here's the crazy part. I used to the kids used to just come on campus and like either just talk shit or rob people or whatever, and I'd be like, "Yo, just come hang out with me," right? But then I was like, everybody was like, "Hey, you mentoring these kids?" And I was like, "Yeah," but there was no like program. I just met them, and then they just had lunch with me every day, and then it was like, and they just kept growing, and everybody's like, "Yeah, you're in that program." I was like, "There's no program. I'm just with these kids, and I'm buying them lunch, and then."
I'm sure the police would have some questions.
No, yeah.
So wait a minute. These kids just started showing
There's no
up on
program.
Just
campus.
hang out like they called it the hood. They were the hood kids, right?
So they'd come to Temple.
It would come to them, just running amok, like just
And
not
you'd be
going to
like,
school.
"Hey."
I'm like, "Yeah, get over here, stop doing that." And it was like, "Yeah, Jimmy," and everybody was like, "Yeah, your kids are here," and everybody knew that they were my kids just to keep them straight.
So you just formed this
I
like
I
boys
would be.
and girls
We're
club.
now his kids.
I'm so good. I like that's.
It's the same power of just like Matt, stop yawning. Like it's time. Like,
That's what I do. I've always been a dog.
$5.
Just to hang out with me.
So these kids would come home and they'd talk to their parents. They'd be like, their parents would
They
be
didn't
like,
have parents. They were on the college
they didn't have
campus.
parents.
They had all had issues, and then, like cops would tell me, "Yo, that one's dad was shot in the face," or that one's like real serious shit. Like, yeah, he said he lives with his grandfather because his mom shot his dad. I was like,
it seems like personal information.
Really?
Yeah, they're just giving it.
because the cops fucking arrested you. So when they saw it with me, they didn't really fuck with them.
How old were
because
these kids when you?
Age range.
They were maybe
5 to
11,
6.
teens, preteens, teens, in that like 9 to 13 range. And then eventually, like, got a couple of them jobs and shit. It was, I was forming
The
a
9-year-old
promotion. I was forming a promotions team, right?
He's having them make Jimmy
And then
Peoples
some of them
t-shirts.
were like selling drugs outside of my
That's like
house.
merch.
Someone was selling drugs outside of my house, and I was like, "Hey, I'm forming a street team." So I'd have them hand out flyers for my parties at college.
So instead of selling drugs,
Yeah,
they'd be
I
your
told them, I was
party
like, "Stop doing
promoters.
it." Yeah, they were my party promoters. They were like, "Give us flyers." And they hit all the dorms and shit. It was like, "How do you get all this shit out?"
Sounds like there's some issues with child labor laws there.
Yeah,
Nobody gave
for
a
sure.
shit. Like I didn't know. I was like, I'll put them to work. Like whatever.
That's
So,
the problem.
I felt
I really don't understand
It
though.
was
So
crazy.
there are these
I was
there's
a piece of
there's
work.
these random packs of kids,
Yeah.
random packs of kids roaming around the campus of Temple,
yeah.
and you just picked them up out of nowhere. There was
Yeah,
no
they would
program,
just-
nothing.
They would just be walking
There's
around
no-
just like you.
And he's like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
it's
come
like,
on
I
over."
would just pull him aside. I was like,
Hey, you want some lunch?
I have a sense for just aimlessness. That's what this might be.
And they would just follow you.
Yeah, just and they would just find me. They'd be like, "Yeah, you see?" They'd be like, "Hey, little Ray, Ro, whatever the kid's name was looking for you." They all had nicknames. I don't know any of these kids' names to this day.
You don't know them?
I know nicknames.
You don't keep in touch with any of them? You'd hang out with them every day after school?
I left school and then some of them.
So you abandoned
like
classic black father.
somebody else picked them up. I
You
did
just
abandon
ran
them.
away.
I
You're
don't
like,
know.
listen, kids.
Like I first
I'm
got
gonna
some
go
of them
get
jobs
some
and others
Pall
got into
Malls.
trouble, and then I was like, I'm too much.
I'm gonna go
It's too
find-
much. It's too much. Yeah.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well,
and I know that you got in a
you're
car
welcome.
crash with
You're
your
welcome.
fucking mother and sister. Like, why do I? How storied is your life exactly? Like, can we get a breakdown for this?
I'm like,
Look, when you got 60+ years, you know you got a lot to work with.
So let me break this down. So you you were born in the Bronx.
no, I was born in Manhattan.
So you were born in Manhattan.
I was born on the 23rd of the 5th.
You live in the Bronx for a little while.
Dude, yeah.
Then you moved to
Just like a
Georgia.
hospital. Born in the Bronx, moved to Florida.
Moved to Florida.
Where in Florida?
I don't want them to find any of this. I want to be.
Well, I'm just trying to get a real handle on what your life
is. Further
is.
evidence
moved to
for the
Florida,
prosecution
came back
to use.
to the Bronx.
Came back to the Bronx. Went to Pennsylvania after
Then I
that.
went to school I went to high school in Pennsylvania.
Fastest
college.
kid in the country running
I was
track.
One of the fastest, yeah.
You're picked up by Temple,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And then you get in a
Because
car crash.
I really wanted to go to USC. Why didn't I go to USC? They didn't have a buffet. They didn't have all you can eat buffet.
That's.
I was stupid. I was. Look, shut the fuck up. All right. I was food driven. All right.
So USC is University of South Carolina. Is that-
University of Southern
Southern
California. Because for movies, I was gonna be a director. I thought I was gonna make movies. So I was like, it's either USC or NYU, right?
So too many white people at both those schools. For
And,
you.
and,
So you're like,
and,
Temple.
NYU's, I didn't like their campus. I wanted to go to college. You know, I didn't want to live in like a project.
Temple is a great
But
campus.
Temple was a campus, but it
Yeah.
also reminded me of the Bronx.
Right, because it's
Because
filled.
I got lost on campus. I was walking around the hood,
And they had a buffet.
and they had a
Oh,
buffet.
fantastic.
They had a buffet,
Buffet.
and
black.
they had black women who. Temple's in Philly,
Philly.
and Temple's and it was. I thought I was going to Hillman, like as most black men thought, and they were like, "Fucking idiot! There is no Hillman College." And then it was like, then my track coach was like, "The closest thing to Hillman would be Temple." And he was like, "Well, looking at you at your
Is
bullshit."
Hillman
Is that
some?
strictly a Cosby Show joke?
Yeah,
What?
is that
Hillman?
is that from like
Is
a?
that just from
Yeah,
Cosby?
Hillman is the school he went to, and the school that Denise went to, and that's where Different World was Hillman College, and we all thought we were going to Hillman. And then if you couldn't go to Hillman, then everybody was scrambling when they found out there was no Hillman College. We were like, well, what's the closest thing to it? Any black school or
Cosby went to Temple.
yeah, he went to Temple. So it's like,
No,
well,
he didn't.
You
guess
ran track there too.
you ran track and played football.
Did he graduate from Temple though? I feel like he
And
didn't
UPenn.
graduate.
I think he graduated. No, he did undergrad.
I
at
thought he
Temple.
got an honorary degree
No.
from Temple. I thought that's
No,
what it
So
was.
you have
He
even
did-
more.
He
in
did
common
undergrad,
with
did grad at UPenn.
And then he raped a bunch of women, right?
Well, he was
That was in there.
he was in a
That-
black.
that was-
Somewhere in that time period.
Yeah,
He's Omega, right? Q Sci-Fi.
Yeah,
He's in a
Q
fraternity.
Sci-Fi. So he's definitely drugging and raping lots of
rapist,
women.
yeah.
I don't want to say. I'm not saying that on camera.
Oh,
but
yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. The public doesn't know
back then
about Cosby.
No, I don't want to talk about their fraternity. Like
I hope
that.
we're not breaking this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to disparage the
Whatever,
fraternity's
that
name that
fraternity.
had Bill Cosby in it. One
Yeah.
of the greatest
What-
prolific serial
yeah.
rapists of all time.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
He's his special. when
Wouldn't
he
want to
comes-
disparage his name.
His special
God
when he
bless.
comes out of prison is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Like
Would want to see that special.
His prison post prison special. If he makes it, I hope he's in jail just doing push-ups.
I'd rather see a
Pull
Jerry
ups.
Seinfeld post prison special.
No,
You realize-
really Jerry Seinfeld post prison
That would be
as
good.
opposed. No,
Cosby is not leaving prison. You know that,
Yes, he
right?
is.
He's not.
yes, he
I
is.
don't think he
You don't think so?
He's blind, and people are throwing hot dogs at him
is.
in prison. Even if he could leave, he couldn't find the door to leave. So it's like
I think he's got one more in him. Maybe he'll do it in prison.
One
they
more
do
rape,
prison-
one
you know
more-
everybody who
wait,
does a
wait.
prison show.
I don't think
You
you
think
could
the
film
person-
a special.
yeah. I don't think anybody's
at,
letting him
Red
do.
Records, I don't know.
He's not at Rikers, is he?
No, where is it? He's
He's like in some.
He's at Temple.
I don't know where
he's
he's at.
locked in a cage in Temple
Temple is
University.
like a prison. It's like a
They have
well,
him hanging
the new
in the
Temple.
center of
campus
campus.
security.
It's dope as fuck. This is ridiculous. Don't talk about my dad.
We have 4 minutes to talk about your father. Now, your father also drugged and raped 57
Wow,
women. So
I don't know what my dad did.
Sorry.
The hardest memory I had, I knew he did a lot of shit, but I went to I took my ex to the Niagara Falls, and we were on the New York side,
yeah.
and then we were gonna go to the Canada side, and then they were like, "You got to run your stuff for information," and then they pulled me in the room. They were like, they told her to sit out. They were like, "We need to talk to you."
No.
And she was like, "What the fuck is happening?" Because we thought we were just gonna go. And then they were like, "Is this your name? Is this what it is?" And they listed all this shit. And I was like, "That's my dad. That's not me." And I was like,
Is your dad's name James also?
Yeah. So they almost took they did some shit.
Wow.
They did some shit. And they were gonna send me.
To be fair, though, Canada does not fuck around.
No,
like,
don't
you
fuck
could
around.
steal a Snickers bar
no.
from a 7-Eleven, and Canada will not let you go into the country.
And as a black man, I know the "Can I talk to you in the office?" post. So I was like,
Not a good sign.
I was like, I think we're done here. I was like,
Can I
you
actually
gonna
just leave right now? I'll just go.
I was like, I thought it was
Sorry,
the last time I was going to
I'll-
see her. I was like, well, guess I'm Canadian now. But yeah, that's crazy. Let's close this out. Thank you for hanging out. Any questions? You good?
Any answers that
Anna,
we can
what
answer?
could he have said to make you hung out with him? Like,
Do you want to do the podcast?
That's a very different question than, hey, you want to go hang out in the
I
bathroom?
asked him if he said that, and he was like, no. I didn't.
Well, Jimmy specifically asked me to say, come and hang out in the back. That's what you said. So that's what I said to her, and obviously it doesn't sound very good coming out of my mouth. So I don't know what to tell you.
He's getting married.
I want a daughter, okay? Is that so bad?
I wish I could have seen your face. I felt your face. That was the fastest pee I've ever peed. I was like, I need to get out of here and see her goddamn face. Because I heard you say it. All right. Thank you for hanging out. Tell them where they can find you. Please have a place for them to find you soon.
Yeah, Instagram at Graham Comedy. That's the best thing right now.
You're so adorable.
My name's Doug Brady. I'm the permanent co-host of the People's Mic podcast.
Yeah.
You can find me here every day at 2:15, right here with Jimmy Peoples.
Yeah. Big shout out to Matt Summerstein for.
Please subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, subscribe, share.
Christ's
We'll
sake.
get there in a minute. Wait till now. I got a surprise next week. John, what's up? I thought you quit. Yeah, I love when you guys. I knew you were coming back to back. I was gonna say Michael Lee's coming through the door. It's another episode of People's Mic. Jim Peoples. You'll find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, J Peoples TV on YouTube. What else?
He's got headphones in.
JimmyPeoples.com. Fuck Jared. We're here every day, Monday to Friday. Podcast 2:15, followed by the open mic at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Please subscribe.
At the world famous.
That's the most
Our
important
Shrunken
thing.
Head. Yeah.
You got to get subscriptions.
Yeah.
You want that Casey Neistat level success?
No.
Subscribe.
I want that Jimmy Peoples success. Fuck everybody else. Yeah.
I'm Doug.
Doug. Thank you. Give it up for him one more time. Steve, clap. We were talking about you, Steve. Well, I need you. All right.